socially, I was totally for, like, I'm a secular person, and on a social level, I'm a liberal person. I live my life now in Germany in a very liberal way. And I wish that I can live that life in Syria, but you can live that in a few neighborhoods in Damascus and in Aleppo. What happened is now, after the war, the government realized that, unfortunately, if you want to collect your people again and unify them, you have to find a formula which is called al-Islam al-Sahih, and the true Islam. And how are they doing that? First, through the Ministry of Al-Awqaf, which is responsible for the religious affairs in Syria, and two, through they formed a team called Al-Fariq al-Dini al-Shababi, which means it's a like a club for young religious clerics and imams, and whether Christian or Muslim, and they're trying to find their own formula for Islam, and how can they first appease the conservatives, and two, how to decrease the radicalization among those who carried arms and fought against the government, and they have become terrorists. So the government thinks now the priority is to calm down the people who are conservative in Syria. And this is an unfortunate thing for me, because in my opinion, this is just a very tactical solution. Like, it's just a surgical, you're doing just a small surgery for a bigger problem. And in the near future, there will be, these problems will come back, because the priority, in my opinion, to avoid such big wars in the future is by al-muwatani. And when I say muwatani in Arabic, means that all citizens should be equal in front of the law, and all citizens should be equal in front of the constitution. And that means we have to have first a secular constitution, and two, we have to have a civil code, which we don't have in Syria. This is we don't have a civil code in Syria. The civil code is based on, like, each religion and each religious sect has its own civil code. Like, if I'm gonna marry today, I cannot marry by a civil marriage. I should do it through my church, and the church, if the church doesn't give the blessing, then I cannot marry in Syria. So, like, a Christian cannot become a president in Syria, right? So in order to make all the segments of the society first feel equal, and also practice their duties and responsibilities equally, we have to have a secular constitution, which we have taken 2 steps back